Warriors right here, game 1. They have all of the confidence in the world that they are going to start this with a bang. Siyempre, Greek papasok ngayon para sa EPRO. And as well, Imba DJ for the Warriors. It's Signal Ultra in the play. They are in the driver's seat. EPRO going to be answering back. Selena banned out as well as Lolita. And on the other side naman, here we see a new face in the band section of the Nationals. It's Farsa in
Farsa. So, Valir ang unang individual ng Signal Ultra Warriors. I think that if you go back sa ating mga conference number 2, they were also prioritizing the Valir. Laging first face siya. So it's either the first pick or the second and third pick if they are on the blue side. Now, you mentioned about Farsa, isang hero na na-revamp after, I think, a month ago? Well, I think it was December back then, or I might be mistaken.
Yes.
But there was a time na hindi siya kasi parang pwede sa conference because she was revamped.
Bruno.
And now, teams are actually looking at Farsa as one of the strongest mages out there.
Yep, and I think this is because of, as you mentioned, her revamp, her retooling, her rework, which now gives her a stun.
A stun. What happens there is pag namarkahan ka with the curse of Crow, and then it could just use any skill that damages or even I think yung attack niya. But again, imagine feathered airstrike from out of nowhere stunning you up.
Huge amazing range. She's able to get out wings by wings. It's that combination kasi of CC, mobility, and damage output that makes Farsa such a threat. And even here is right to ban her out first. Let's look at their pick. Ang sagot nila dun sa Valir. It's the Bruno and the Kufra. Wolf, they're very lucky to get the Kufra out.
Oh yeah, the Kufra is a Reflexa Classic, the championship Kufra.
The moment, the Game 4 moment.
The Game 4 moment.
We all know what that is.
You know what that is. Bruno, siguro nagtataka dito yung mga viewers natin, why is Bruno first pick? This pick let us lose sa mga Southeast games natin sa Pilipinas, and it's not the best. But why is it picked right now? Well, technically speaking, Bruno is one of the top tier marksmen out there. Lalo na pag nakakita kayo ng mga rank matches ngayon, ng mga top pros in a very high mythic glory tier. Napakalakas niya in terms of snowballing if you play your cards right in the early game. And it also benefits so much with that red buff na bago-bago sa meta natin.
Yeah, which basically gives you true damage upon hits. Not just attacks, not just skills. Any hit. So this is a safe pick for a BREN EPRO, and we were discussing off the air how small now the window for marksmen are. So keeping this Bruno here and just picking up the good supports, picking up the nice structure for essentially this Bruno to flourish is what BREN EPRO is going to go on. On the other side, let's look at what the Warriors are bringing in. It's Kimi and Grak. Oh my God, nalasot ng BREN dito yung Kufra, pero sabi ng Warriors, sige, amin yung Grak.
This is the classic Kimi lineup, and I think they will put this Valir into the support role. And imagine because they already have the grapple. Imagine this damage from long distance by Signal Ultra Warriors. This is a classic lane banned by BREN EPRO. I thought that they might use it, but because Valir is good versus Kimi and Valir. I mean, Lane is good against Kimi and Valir, but because they already have their position 1, yung Bruno nila existed na, so hindi na sila din mag-lane. I wanna talk about this Trickstar real quick kasi I think it's good laban sa isang Kimi, but not necessarily against Valir, which is based on your HP. So let's see. I think this board is gonna be a core for BREN EPRO. We'll see.
That's gonna be a strong mid here for BREN EPRO, and that shows us exactly how powerful Valir is. We always kind of discount Valir these days. Inisip natin, hindi naman siya worth first pick. Dapat yung Kimi inuna nyo or Grak. Pero I like what Signal Ultra Warriors is doing here. It's a very utilitarian Valir because it saves their Kimi from the potential dive. You can push people back.
Exactly.
Right, with the torrent.
Which, you know, we know that so taas ng value ng out of those pushes. Wow, this is interesting. Signal Ultra Warriors, if you look at their lineup ngayon, ito yung pinaka-komportable nila spot. Imagine, Conference 1, medyo gati yung recipe nila. I mean, X-Borg and Valir, hindi sila yung kasama dun sa meta na yun, but it kinda feels the same role as something like yung mga support nila na the Franco, or I think that they run damn support then as well. So, X-Borg is either gonna be an off-lane or support, we don't know. And then, of course, Gushon is gonna be their mid-lane. Napakaganda against all of these heroes na medyo tambay sa likod. Bruno at si Gord, they want to stay in one position and just deal the damage from but Gushon does not allow you to do that. Gushon with Desanya will pierce through.
I really like what's happening here. If you guys are a long-time Mobile Legends esports fans, itong Signal versus BREN, El Clasico to eh. You guys have seen several incarnations of this matchup, and how perfect that we're opening it up in the season finale right here. I just gotta bring up how each pick, especially in the later phase of this draft, it seems to counter each other.
Yeah.
Diba nabanggit mo?
Exactly.
Na ang sarap pasukin nung likod, ang sarap pasukin nung Gord, ang sarap pasukin nung Bruno.
Yeah.
But they picked up the choke, which basically stops the export. You just wave the dragon that last insanity out. Wala na.
So it's such a good chess match na ito nangyari sa draft natin dito. Na talagang palitan. We don't know who outright won the draft, but each team does have their win conditions. Medyo, I hate myself na hindi ko naalala na El Clasico nga pala to. This is El Clasico. Siguro may mga ibang players na dyan, but this is still BREN, EPRO versus Signal Ultra
All
Warriors.
troops deployed.
And we'll see now kung ano magiging resulta. I think, no? Now, since Flap is gonna be the marksman, Eson the offlane. Wow.
What a switch up here.
What a switch up indeed.
Real hot. It starts up in mid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1 in the best of 3. It's the lower bracket elimination game in the season finale between the Warriors and EPRO. Pakilala natin ang ating mga team.
We have a Signal Ultra Warriors Desanya on that Gush, the classic Flap on this Kimi Imba, a DJ, the new player. Now the Valir Eson on this X-Borg and Tets with the Grok.
EPRO got Rafalisha on that tank. Cho Kiel VJ making his debut as Bruno, JP on the Gord, Greed as Arcufra and Renzio on that Terizla. Both teams keeping to their side of the map. Medyo safe sila ngayon kasi hindi pa nila alam kung anong dinadala ng mga bagong players.
But you know what? This is a very good aggressive play by Signal Ultra Warriors. They already got the opposing blue buff. I think they did. So they actually tried to invade it, pero hindi napunta sa kanila.
Renzio not looking good here. Three-man coalition from the Warriors. Badio Smith working well for our offlane here. Kahit nagsosolo dito si Renzio, he's doing his best. And that was a failed rotation for the side of the Warriors. A lot of weight now on top for EPRO.
I want to see it this time. Eson, medyo pinuputahan ko na pinagawa mo their first blood from somewhere else.
Ooh, nabawi!
Napakagandang mirror move lang Signal Ultra Warriors, and that there is no without the figure anymore. Nice onto the top lane though. Eson can be followed by 3 members of BREN, EPRO, and will die.
They're trading off laners here, but Wolf, it seems like the Warriors have their conversion rate on point down. Bottom taken out so quickly underneath 2 minutes.
Ito yung nagtataka ko because I really saw Signal Ultra Warriors invade the blue buff of BREN, EPRO, but I'm not seeing another blue buff. So it's on the Gushon and 2 red buffs, one of the Bruno, one of the Kimi. Does this mean na nag-double blue buff sila sa Gushon, which actually is not that much of a problem, but you give a lot of farms to your Gushon, which is good.
This here taking so much damage. JP taking him out. That was the push of death. At sabi ng EPRO, bawi tayo. Let's take that top tower 20 seconds in, and I think that's the story of this game already. We're seeing it called, but our players seem to be maybe 2 steps ahead of us.
Yeah, they are. Wow, the stun onto Flap, but Flap puts her on the wing. They have to be careful of Greed here. Ito na, kumakas na nga. Tatama ba ang kanyang transfer? Will hit onto 1, but the defense is there from Signal Ultra Warriors. They will find up BREN, EPRO.
Medyo maliit na lang doon ni Greed, and he's taking so much damage, mga kaibigan. Last insanity coming in. Eson not getting much in there. Taken out by JP with the Mystic Gush, and that is a dive too deep for our X-Borg. Mga kaibigan, nagpupush na dito ang Signal Ultra Warriors. There goes the wild charge.
There goes the wild charge, but there is the way of the dragon para makapag-defensa dito. But Signal Ultra Warriors, they don't really want to get a kill. They just want to go for the turrets. But of course, hindi na nagawa yan na clear out na even wave. With BREN, EPRO, they might go for the turtle this time. We'll see. They have 4 members around the turtle area. Nice drop block in there. But Rafalisha finds an opening. Here comes Greed with the jump. But Imba DJ able to turn away. Turtle will be taken by the Gushon. Kaya si Rafalisha na yata mapapasama dito. They do the damage with Kimi. Point blank range.
That was a good rotation from the Warriors, starting with a take from the Little Wanderer, turning it into an engage underneath Turtle. Kahit apat sila doon, kahit fresh yung mga members ng BREN, EPRO, they could not have come back. Kasi nag-recover na sila eh. Again, if you guys have just jumped back into Mobile Legends after a big update, I think at the start of the year, the Little Wanderer was a little addition to the map. And that essentially gives your team some regeneration if you take it out.
Ang tawag nga ng mga pros ngayon dyan is healing galing. But a Little Wanderer.
Again, there's another take on it.
Yeah. So easy na heal siya, of course, what you can get. And a lot of gold in the early stages of the game. Ang taas ng value na actually, mas mapapabilis yung pagkuha ng items ng mga mid laners ngayon compared to the previous match. Iba di siya, look at that push, but of course, the way of the dragon in there. We will take down now, Flap in trouble against 4. Kaya ba mag-survive? Mukhang hindi. Nasta na nga siya dito. Will try to deal the damage, but it will not be even close. As BREN EPRO snatches 2 kills.
Rafija using Brave Smite there to his advantage, healing up as he moves out. Here we go, engaging once more onto Tets. There's another gush by JP, but Tets is going to survive. Eson jumping in with the last insanity, taking out Kiel VJ, and there's an off-cam kill onto Greed. Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
Fights on both ends, mid and bottom. Na-depensahan yung bot, pero yung top, yung mid, makukuha na. And here's another fight.
Here's another fight. Indeed, Tisanya being caught, but of course the life steal in their spell bomb. And a pato, Tisanya survives with a sliver of health. And they get 2. The stun connects onto 1. Penalty they turns out with the penalty zone. Missed the project out there with the gush. Not even close para sa ating board, but they do run away. Signal Ultrawires, however, gets away with life on this cushion.
Bloodlust has to be picked up now by Eson. He's able to engage a little more and for much longer. And here's a potential turtle take. I love what Tisanya's been doing with his retribution. Napaka on point sa pagkuha niya, especially with the first turtle of the game. And here's another potential engage. EPRO gonna be cleaning up mid first. Wolf, mukhang nagbabawian sila dito. But it seems like EPRO is on the back foot.
Yeah. Well, BREN EPRO on the back foot, but in terms of economy, they're not. This is probably because ang ganda ng pagkakapandang nila ng kanilang resources. I mean, uber rich itong ating Bruno, but the others aren't that much. But the turtle, of course, the retribution in their Greed, who are too late. They come with Tisanya this time. Now, Bagada incandescence. Isolated reflection this time. The Bruno as well. They're able to take down the carry of BREN EPRO. Meron pa ba silang additional kills? They will get the Gordon deal. At pangatlo, make that 4. Signal Ultra Warriors takes 4 kills against BREN EPRO. Kasama pa yung turtle.
That's 4 for none. +1, sabi mo nga. And this is Renzo gonna be backing out. There's not much he can do here. I think this is, let's say, attributed to Tisanya's cushion. For the longest time in Conference 2, Gushen was just shut down by the prominence of Kufra and Lolita and the like. Pero ngayon, mukhang if you put it in the right hands, it seems like Gushen here is going to be taking over. 305, he's got the Calamity Reaper. And he's been catching Kiel DJ off for a few times now. Greed catching off guard Imba DJ. Pero tama ka, this is a support but I can get behind.
Yeah, definitely. Napakaganda na kaniyang pagka-position, I guess. And always finding the right targets. I mean, na-isolate nila si Raflesha at si Greed away from BREN EPRO. And because of that, yung mga nasa backlines, which we talk about, yung kill mechanic dun sa may backlines, nagawa nga natin. Una namatay yung Bruno as well as the Cord, which so much gave Signal Ultrawires a lot of mileage in terms of winning that fight. Without the damage from BREN EPRO, hindi nila magagawa, which this makes it very interesting. Maraming flicker. Actually, lahat ng BREN EPRO members naka-flicker, but they still fell against Signal Ultrawires. This tells us that Signal Ultrawires really are on fire with their connection. Tets with that wonderful wild charge. Might get a pick up on Lorenzo, but the Mystic Projectile is there to stop that.
Oh, Tisanya coming in with the full combo. Not going to be enough to take out Renzo. They are going to be backing off. Down bottom, taken out. Plus this buff steal. Gutom na ang BREN EPRO. They're down 3,000 gold.
All of a sudden.
Nag-rubber band lang yung Signal Warriors.
That's true.
They opened up the 800 gold lead. Tapos after that 4 for 0 take, this is them just going into the driver's seat.
But there will be a retaliation from BREN EPRO up top, able to take on Eson and isang turret na kapalit ng isang turtle. So that's 3. I mean, 2 tier 1s and 1 tier 2 turret taken by BREN EPRO. But Signal Ultrawires, they want to push this middle. Nice dodge mula kay Flap dito. With a red and a blue buff, but nice one charge naman with the flicker in. Tisanya, can he get a kill onto Kiel VJ this time or no?
Oh, Kiel VJ taking out Bets. Here we go. It seems like our new boy Dave Ewing is online, but he's taken out by Tisanya just as we say. Greed taking so much damage from Flap here. Flap face first into the wave of dragon. I think he purified that.
He did purify very nice
timing. Going to get away.
Greed, kaya mamutuhapon na ko po. Kabuti mawagi. Kaya mamutuhapon na maximum charge now, Eson. Flickering in, forward. Wanna go for Reflection with the slows. But Reflection, of course, that is a choke. Ito na ba? Yung wraparound mula kay Flap. Wala ka na takas sa babaligiran ka na namin. Tisanya as well as Flap in there. They'll get the kill. On to the choke. Apat na naman ang nakuha ng Signal Ultra Warriors.
Once more, Renzo here having survivor's guilt. Siya na lang ang natira.
Wow.
But I think he's still doing his job, right? He is defending. He's staying where it's safe. If he did push in, he forced the issue. Mukhang mas lalong mababaw ng BREN EPRO.
Yeah.
They are currently down 4,000 gold. Again, it's never growing.
Yeah.
Muntik na makabawi doon si KLBJ as he was trying to penetrate up top. Pero mukhang the movements and the synchronicity of Signal Ultra Warriors, it seems to be on point. These new players coming in, it seems to be a non-factor.
Definitely not. Signal Ultra Warriors, if anything, and when you look at them right now, they look like a team na hindi na pressure at all. I think that a lot of people talked to me earlier kung sino yung mananalo about Signal Ultra Warriors and BREN EPRO. I told them na may
Lord,
naman na Signal Ultra Warriors
resurrecting
can pull this off even after the conference 2 result because right now, it seems like they aren't pressured at all. If you look at them, before this match, pag nakita mo sila, parang ang saya nila, there seems to be no pressure at all for Signal Ultra Warriors and it's very good to play at that rate. Kapag wala ka, you have nothing to lose, nothing to gain, you will have a better game comparably and this really shows up come game number 1.
And I'm excited to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, first floor taken out by Desenia, and they are going to engage here. They're not exactly hurting. Nice drop block put up there so that they can disengage. Wolf, let's talk about Desenia. Right now, he is taking off, and it's not because nagkamali naman yung BREN EPRO. I mean, Green is still putting up the Tyrant's Revenges the right way. But you know, those good first turtles, it's gone a long way for Desenia to take over.
And not only that, ang ganda rin yung pag-agamit niya ng turtle. Paggamit ng retribution against the turtle, really fine place. And also, yung Signal Ultra Warriors, yung advantage nila, walang retribution ng BREN EPRO. So, really, in context of turtles, lacking disadvantage ang BREN because they don't have that burst damage against the turtle, courtesy of the retribution.
Which is, I think, evidence here of how Conference 2 Signal Ultra Warriors engage. Well, let's talk about this right now. Big fight down bottom. Greed coming in. Last insanity being used by Eson already. Renzo taken out by Imba DJ. Making a double kill. Greed going down. Desenia taken out by KLBJ. Oh my God. KLBJ now on a double kill. Eson looking really low. They are going to disengage. Gosh, here being used by JP. A successful defense by EPRO.
Not all things to that initiation wala kay Green. If you look at it, hindi siya yung parang big ticket ultimate na 4 yung tinamaan or 3 yung tinamaan. Only 1, but a very crucial member from Signal Ultra Warriors. Isolating the 4 members, kaya nga naman nung tumalong na si Eson with that last insanity to follow with Desania, there wasn't any follow-up from Signal Ultra Warriors. So parang nahati ng dalawang units ng Signal Ultra Warriors and that's not what you want to play with if you are playing on the side of the Warriors. Now, BREN EPRO able to defend because of that. And syempre, you cannot discount the fact that this is still BREN EPRO. If there will be defenses, lumit pa rin na kanilang mga experience dito, which kind of makes me think, Raflesha is now playing the Kufra, by the way, and Greed really showing up even with this Kufra.
Yeah, they have all the confidence in the world. The EP guy, itong Raflesha. And Renzi here just doing his best to just check into that buff. Oh my God, the bush, I'm sorry. There's a ground block. Renzi using the flicker. Wild charge already committed here by Tens. And there's a power of nature. Renzi looking really low. Shield queen put up right here. JP with the gush just to clear the wave. And that is going to be a successful defense. KLBJ and the gang taking out bottom. Nice distraction tactic by BREN EPRO. Up top, sabi nila, bigyan natin ng konti. Kaya naman ni Renzio at ni JP yun. And let's slowly get back into this game.
I like how BREN EPRO are reacting to this. Yeah, surely they have lost the previous fight. Surely nawala yung Vertasara and Signal the Warriors are pulling in terms of economy. But that should not end there. Iba talaga ang nakukuha ng mga teams na expert with playing from behind and BREN EPRO are showing that. Like they're finding ways to still have a win condition into this game even when they're not fighting. Like you said, yung distraction nga na ginawa na nila dito sa may top lane was enough to force Signal the Warriors back. And I like the management of resources mula sa BREN EPRO. Ginamit nila yung gush, yung mystic gush mula dun sa board. Instead, sa heroes, doon sa minion wave.
Yep, it was very important. And here we see now an engagement from the other side. It seems like BREN EPRO is going to be coming up from this northern bush, but gonna have to disengage. Hindi tama, hindi akma para sa kanilang diwa. They want to do something very specific, and as you mentioned, they want to get back into this game, and forcing fights is not the way. 14 minutes in, they are still down about 3,000 gold, 5 kills, but Rafisha Alicia getting caught out here by Tets with the power of nature. Wild Charge will be used by Tets. This is gonna be good for BREN.
Now Tets will have to run away with the Dragon Dominator. They are satisfied with this kill if they do get it. Immortality being popped. Round number 2, but Renzo now with double penalty zone. Bumalik na dito sa tatlo. This could be the comeback for BREN EPRO. Lasting 70 use. Nobody died for BREN EPRO. Just a jump in. Wala na naman sa Kufra and they run away as well. Renzo finally falls, but at the expense of 2 members of Signal Ultra Warriors. Can they jump in? Ipa DJ flickering it forward, but only to fall down from this. Misty Gosh. Oh, Disanya jumps in forward. Gets 1 kill, but will be killed in return. BREN EPRO with a 5-man wipe.
This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Top is going to go down. BREN EPRO is gonna make a beeline for this base. It's gonna be about 8 seconds until someone can defend. My bigat, KLBJ here is ripe for the taking this base. It's over, I think.
It's
Game
over.
1 is going to go to BREN EPRO.
No! There's a shutdown, but Signal Ultra Warriors will still bow down. And with a snap